crazy, you know?
What?
I just want to say,
So-
just in case I get, found, and they take me from my job while I'm still lieutenant, I want to fire Candace from the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department. If she could
Yeah.
So,
What the fuck?
so the assistant chief of police said that she's in the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department for a week, and I don't want to ask her. She can, she obviously likes you, so she could go LSSD. I don't want her in
You know
Grapeseed.
what, Al? I'll gladly take her. I'll
There you
gladly
go.
take her.
Good luck,
Hell yeah. Thanks, Sheriff.
Might be
See?
a felon here today, Harold.
Exactly. Harold, you might not have a job after this.
Let me tell
at
you
least
something.
at least I'll be able to retire,
Let me
or
tell you
you're not a
something, Hal.
grapeseed poison it. Yeah.
Here, guys.
Is that your?
Why?
That's yours, right?
Yeah, that's my plea.
You always had that.
See if I can.
Had
like,
what?
Hey, Sheriff, how you doing, Bill?
Ah,
Taking
ooh.
a fat licking
The-
later
the
from
ah,
me
ooh.
anyway, sure.
Ah, ooh.
The tattoo?
Yeah.
No, I got it yesterday. What do you think?
Oh. You look like an oil
Cute, right?
baron.
I don't think you want to know what I think.
Sure, tell me.
And it also sells
Oh
candy
my
flash
God.
inside.
See, the fireworks are early.
It's
Bold.
the smell explosion happens all the
Balls.
time.
You know,
It's
I'll
a
take it.
Warsaw tattoo, right?
Yeah, sure.
There we go. That's.
Oh, I have a question actually, Harold, on this one. So,
Is it about police? Yeah,
yeah, no, it is. It is. So,
back on the booze,
Back on the booze.
I mean, you said don't spend it on booze. I already have some. But you know Riley Reid, sergeant?
Straight in S, yeah.
Yeah,
Deputy.
Riley, oh, deputy? Okay, whatever she is. She told a member of the public what my punishment was. Is that allowed?
Yeah, well, we're looking into that. Thank you for bringing it up through the chain of command. However, this is a bad use of chain of command.
This
If you're
is-
currently doing this in public, you should be bringing
this
this
is
up
like
to
when
a
a-
cop.
when Harold-
You're doing
I
exactly
don't know.
what
I'm
Riley
just
did.
telling you an example of what he like
doing
was saying
exactly what
everyone to not
Riley
do.
did.
It tends to happen all the time. Police officers are part of public enforcement. Their punishment tends to be given out most of the time, yeah.
It's actually good for PR for people to know that we
Oh
don't
my
stand
God.
with alcoholics in the middle of a court case.
Okay, it was one beer. I don't think that counts as alcoholism.
You've got another one in your hand.
Ruining it for the drink drivers.
Yep, it's just one beer again, you know?
That sucks.
No, she's currently
I'm off
suspended, so she's not
duty.
cheating. That was yesterday when she was drinking on the job. No, don't you worry. The command structure's dealing with it. You know, it was actually. I do want to bring this up. For the situation yesterday, we did utilize corporals and senior leads to deal with the thing. So, if you're currently at an
Motherfuckers.
officer or deputy
Such
level, I
support.
do
They're so
implore that you
supportive.
go through the
Poor
chain of command when
Candace.
it comes to like the punishment. Because while it's nice that the command's involved, we're not always needed. So, make sure you utilize those corporals. With a one strike, or if you're LSPD, your senior officers, and your double straight. So
I feel like
that's nice.
this is not going well
any
for her
questions
relationship
about
with the
her or no?
cops. Anyone want a beer? Anyone?
Hey, Sheriff.
Yeah.
Candace.
What? What? I don't know. Everyone just wants to fucking laugh and say, "Oh my God, Candace is drinking. Oh my God, Candace is an alcoholic. How fucking funny."
Let's stop.
So you know what? I may as well
You
just
get
keep
a moment
fucking
to know
drinking,
it's
okay?
Just looking over stuff.
That is.
Yep. You want one?
Come
Anyone?
on, over here.
Anyone?
Come on.
Hey, sorry, did I ask you a question?
What is wrong with you?
This is more important.
I don't know. Everyone just keeps fucking saying about how I'm an alcoholic and how I'm just keep drinking and how they're using me in their goddamn court cases. So you know what? Maybe I should just live up to what they're saying.
Come on.
What?
Okay. How many beers have you had? Well,
Couple.
first of all, hold on. What are you drinking? Is it beer?
Yeah.
What kind?
I don't know. Tastes like fucking shit, honestly. Gets better with every beer, though. You know what I mean?
I'm like that with vodka, to be fair.
Yeah, I wish
Take
there was
shit at
vodka.
first, then it
Honestly,
gets
I
better.
prefer to just sip vodka. That'd be way easier.
Yeah, I mean, beer tastes like piss. I don't even know why you're drinking.
Because it's the easiest thing to get. And it's cheap. And you know, I run out of money pretty quickly, so...
I'm using my money to buy beer.
No, I used it to get raffle tickets.
And you lost.
Yeah, I lost 1k. Thanks for that though, I appreciate it. I do, yeah.
How many beers you?
Well, you know, I didn't have any beers through the court case because, you know, I thought, no, I'm going to remain professional. And, you know, contrary to what everyone believes, I am actually professional in what I do, archery, okay? But no, you know, everyone decided to keep using me and saying, you know, that I am a problem. I am an alcoholic. Oh, Candace over there, oh, she's got another drink out. That's really funny, isn't it? Why don't we just chastise the person who's obviously over there with some fucking alcohol and let me just, like, just laugh at her and think that it's fucking funny and hilarious. But you know what? Maybe I will just live up to it. I don't know. They used me in their court case as arguments. Like I'm just a fucking object. Like I'm just some fucking doll that's like there to be argued about.
And you know what? I can't imagine that'd be easy. And I can't imagine it at all because I've never been subject to that. But
you know, I'm used to being
your image is your self-worth, in my opinion. And I think we need to do something about your image.
I think I look great, honestly.
I'm not talking about your body. I'm talking about what people think about you as a person.
I mean, I think they made it very obvious what they think about me today.
So do you think living into what they're living into is working out?
Yeah, why not? They already think all these things. I don't know. Harold decided to fire me and then say that I'm a fucking snake for just doing my job, I guess.
Why did he fire you?
Because he said I was a snake. You know, he fired me just because I went against him on the court case. And you know what? I just think he didn't want to deal with me anymore.
Okay.
It's fine, because now I'm Sandy PD, and you know, full circle. I mean, it's fine. I don't really care what department I'm in. I don't know, but you're out, you know, we're out here, right? I'm having one beer. As I said earlier, one beer. It makes me feel better, you know? It makes me feel good. I can go do my job,
Doctor,
okay,
this is
right?
Sergeant Archer, Higher Patrol. Do you guys have a psychiatrist available?
Oh my god.
Psychiatrist. Okay, no worries. Appreciate it. Yeah, okay. I appreciate it. Okay, all right, bye-bye.
Look, I'm already going to therapy with my stepbrother.
Well, I was gonna take you down to therapy and go to therapy with you.
Aw, thanks, Archery. That means a lot.
Listen,
You know what? You're one of the good ones, you know? And not just because you hired me.
I can only do so much for you, Candace. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I know how to make you more mentally stable because I'm a cunt. And I'm not good with emotions, Candace. I'm a cunt.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay. You know what? You admit it. That's more than a lot of people do.
Right?
I'm a bit of a cunt too, honestly.
If I can take that step for admission, I think you need to admit something now.
I have nothing to admit. I just have to admit that these people are... Harold's a dick.
Yeah, well, I don't disagree, but let's go to you for a second, right? And you've not had one drink.
I mean, you just saw I was drinking.
Yeah, I saw you have one, but you've not had one drink.
No.
I've just got here, and if I just saw you have one... Well, why won't you tell me? Do you think I'm going to punish you?
Maybe.
Why? You're off duty.
I guess.
I'm standing here talking to you because I care, and I do think the drinking is part of a bigger problem. But I'm not just going to stand here and point out, oh, Candace, look at that. You got another beer.
That's what everyone else does.
Right?
Well, I mean,
we need to move past that, and we need to actually get to the root of the problem. And part of that problem is the self-image. But if you knee into it, it's just going to get worse. You're just starting a spiral.
What? No, no. You know what?
Yes.
Maybe I like circles, you know? I mean, I'm coming in a full circle again.
I never said-
Circles are nice.
I never said
around.
circle. I said spiral.
Oh, spirals are cool. They go boing.
Not when you hit the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know if it can get much lower, I'll be honest.
Oh, I'm sure it can if you've only had one drink.
Look, archery. I think the bigger issue here is that I might have to sue Harold. I mean, look, he fired me because, you know, my sheriff asked me to be a witness in a court case. I don't even know if that's allowed. I should sue him, right?
I agree. I am going to talk to him about unfair dismissal.
Is he gonna get
but
in trouble?
Am I going to get in trouble?
No, him. Harold.
I can certainly try and raise it.
Okay.
I can give him a piece of my mind. But if I make you feel better,
The deflection. The deflection. This is good though. This is good. I think that he'll keep pushing too. I actually think he will keep pushing.
just went from Dan to the phone. He's probably struggling with technology and where the answer button is.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, he is old as fuck.
Where's the answer?
Oh yeah, you were in a cutter. You're in the helicopter.
Yeah, old.
You're in the helicopter.
Am I in the helicopter?
Yeah, you're just in the helicopter away from the grapes you shared about, you know.
Oh, I'm not in that. Well, listen, I wanted to ask you a question. I was looking to more about why Candace was dismissed from Grapeseed.
Because she got drunk while in the grapeseed uniform, is unprofessional, has acted spiteful, and obviously has shown no kind of like commitment to the department since she, came over here, and she kind of like, she doesn't like Grapeseed Sheriff's Department. She was pushed into it as a punishment, and it kind of feels like she's trying to, make the department look bad by drinking in public, and that sort of thing today, constantly being like unruly and spiteful. And I don't want someone to be in my department if they don't want to be in it. It's one thing if they get punished and they partake. I gave her a tracker. I try to make her feel at home, and it's just that she just nosedived the wrong way. She seemed like the sheriff, she's done patrol nurse, so she'll be in the LSSD,
Is there any closer units that could assist?
If she wants to be a part of the Grapeseed department, she can earn her way back, but I don't want her in the department, but I also don't want her to not be in a department, so that's why I pushed her to LSSD.
Okay.
A
So it was for
sub-department
yesterday's events.
a sub-department is alright, a sub-department is a great deal being welcome inside one, and she went from LSPD to Grapeseed without going and doing the LSSD first, she's gotta earn her way back,
Right.
I just hope the
Okay.
assistant chief of
And,
police doesn't fire over the fact that I fired her,
Are you on
Okay,
the phone with
but,
Archie right
what I
now?
want to ask is, when did you just dismiss her, or did you ever care to think about her
He did it,
well-being
yes.
before you dismissed her?
Her
She's
well-being, because
he's
she's
right
an
there.
alcoholic, I don't really care.
Yeah.
He's right
You don't
there.
care
The
if she's an
guy's right
alcoholic.
there.
Well, I told her that she needs to get Alcoholics
Hold on. Let
Anonymous,
me
and
let me,
she
let me,
is
let me just
there,
repeat the
know.
words back that you just spat out your mouth.
Yeah.
You fired her, even though knowing she was an
You don't
alcoholic,
have the
and you
camera.
don't care that
That's
she's
not
an
my
alcoholic.
issue. It's not my she is a member of my department. She is, joined
Deputy
the police
well-being's
department.
not your issue.
Deputy well-being is an issue, but if she's going to be a saboteur and if she's going to grossly violate the standing upright procedures that she is sworn to follow, then why should I have to bend the rules and bend the standards of my department and make my department look of a lower quality because she wants to be an alcoholic?
Give us some space, please, Ron.
At Legion Square, yes.
Hey,
if she has issues with her, dismiss her. She can bring it up with whatever SSD charges or something.
Quite frankly, I think it's disgusting behavior to dismiss
You
someone
think it's
even though you
disgusting
think.
behavior?
Yeah, if you let me finish.
You weren't
I
here
think
for the
it's
last 6
disgusting.
hours.
I still think it's disgusting behavior to dismiss someone even though you know they're an alcoholic and you don't care they're an alcoholic. I think that's disgusting behavior. I think you've got a responsibility over an officer's well-being.
Uh-huh. You got a responsibility to look at it from the outside and understand that you've got a snake in your ear that's been poisoning your brain, and that this person is a saboteur that's trying to bring down a Grapeseed Sheriff's Department that has been for 6 hours.
You know, I am looking from the outside. It happens to be the State Department that's looking at our own well-being, not the only one she was in. Thanks, Harold. I see where you stand.
Yeah, all right. What an actual fool. What a fool.
Oh, Dad. Yeah, they hung up. And then Harold said, what a fool. What a fool, multiple times. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone share it out.
Yeah, he was talking to. He was like, "Why the fuck are you whacking over at each other?" He's
Because
right
I don't
over
want to
there.
turn it again, because the guy is just like getting the one side of the story from a lowly officer.
It was funny though,
it's
because he
ridiculous.
whacked over at him, and he said, "Why don't you just whack over there?" And he said, "Here, could you give us some space, please, Ryan?" And I went, "Okay, I'll just listen to the conversation over there instead." So he came back to this conversation. Good morning, really.
Alright. I fired Candace from the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department because she's trying to get myself fired and create a down for the department. We're working with a sheriff. It's alright, you know.
Wait, what?
It's alright, you know. I also might get fired because the sheriff's trying to give me a felony for illegal gambling because the raffle, apparently. Because the sheriff thinks that the raffle's a gamble.
Oh. Who did you fire?
Candace.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What's
Sheriff.
happening with you and Harold?
I told him I think it's disgusting behavior to dismiss someone from the department who they know is an alcoholic and they don't seek any treatment for that person who's an alcoholic. And he told me in his own words, I don't care if she's an alcoholic. That's what's going on between me and Harold.
Well, I took Candace on the LSSD anyway.
You did?
Right, but it doesn't change the fact that I think Harold's behavior is disgusting.
I do. I agree.
Look at her now. Look at her. She's drinking more. She's spiraling.
I mean,
and he's not trying to
Harold's-
intervene.
Harold's saying that, but he's using that under the guise because he's got quarrels or for other reasons.
Well, the thing is, right, what I said
Right,
to
he
him
does.
is that he literally fired me today because you asked me to be a witness in a trial. I kind of want to sue him. Like, obviously, Sheriff, I'm really happy to be on your department, like, obviously, but I felt that's unfair dismissal.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's going on between me and Harold anyway. He told me, and himself, he told me that he knew that Candace was having some issues with alcohol, and whilst being a deputy in his department, and dismissed her anyway without seeking for any help. We have a responsibility of well-being over our own officers, and if we can't even do that, then what are we?
That is true.
And he then said I think it was eating at my brain clearly to have that stance, and that I need to look at it from the outside view. At which I said, well, I happens to be from the outside view because the State Department seems to be the only one that's wanting to help her, unlike your own. And then I hung up on him.
Okay, he's coming down with me.
So that's the gist of it. So I'm trying to get Candace some help
Well, the
before
thing
she tries
is,
drinking more.
I had an agreement with Harold. It's already taken.
Actually, yeah, he's
Right,
breaking
well-
that agreement now by firing, right?
He hasn't fired yet.
He said he did.
Oh.
And that's why I'm like, with you now.
Listen,
I got the
just,
paperwork for Val.
Because, like, he
Maybe I'll
said...
just get you to talk to Quimbley.
Oh, my God. But I definitely want to sue it, okay? Because he could not use the excuse that it was yesterday's things for, like, yesterday's reasons, other reasons for why he
If you
fired
want to
me
sue
today.
Harold, you sue
oh
Harold.
boy, here we go.
Okay.
Hello.
Harold.
Faith.
Oh, you look dapper today, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Dang,
I dressed
I
him.
do look pretty suave.
You're
Sorry.
welcome, Sheriff.
Yeah.
I don't know where to put the camera.
Hey, you know, he dressed up so he looked nice. He tried to fire me.
I heard you had a complaint about me, Candace.
Yeah, you told a criminal like what my punishment was.
No, I didn't. He told me that you were trying to guilt trip him and saying that you were suspended for 2 weeks, and I said that's not true. And he said, "What did she get then?" And I said, "I'm not telling you that."
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Well, they
Oh, look
paid
at
for it
that.
a little bit.
Yeah, just been a communication between each other instead of trying to call someone out in a meeting.
Okay, well, you know, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to bring it up because it was valid for what he was saying at the time.
It's
Okay, well, okay,
hilarious.
Candace. You're gonna have to apologize. You're gonna. Okay.
Who?
To Riley.
I think that's
Hi.
valid to Riley. I
What?
think that's valid, Candace. Come on. Just,
I was just,
you
you
know,
know,
Did you
I mean,
assume
I
she
was.
said
Take a
something
picture,
when
take
she
a-
didn't?
Yeah, I mean, well,
Take-
that's because he told me on the phone. You know, he was like, yeah.
Okay, but
she
you
told
believed
me.
him over before talking to Riley, and he did mention it in the meeting.
Why are you taking the word of Gordo Pantalona, someone who is a criminal, into shit stuff?
You took the word of that fat little shirt staff
I
over
did,
there.
and you know, I am.
He played you like a fiddle.
I mean, honestly, you know what? That's kind of crazy because it sounds like yesterday when everyone took Gordo's word and you guys gave me a suspension.
We
Well,
did
was that
suspend you
so?
for his
We
word.
investigated, and then
And
you
we made you
admitted.
do a
and-
breathalyzer.
yeah.
Yeah, you admitted to being drunk on duty.
Okay.
Oh god.
Candace, if you want me to help you apologize to Riley.
Yeah. Okay, you can help me. Go
take a
on.
take a picture, Candace.
Take a.
I'm
Take a.
set.
Okay.
I'm set. Saying apologize to Riley if you want my help.
I I'm
What's stopping you right now?
See, that's the thing. The alcohol, it ruins brain function.
oh yeah, okay,
Hey,
yeah,
stop
keep
casting
shitting
judgment,
on
Brian.
me.
Stop casting judgment.
Oh,
Okay,
badly.
okay,
is
look,
inappropriate.
I am sorry, Riley. She's not sorry.
For what?
Thank you.
Yeah,
For what,
okay,
Candace?
I'm sorry that I said it in the meeting.
Said what?
That she spoke to a criminal about my punishment.
No. No. No.
What am I supposed to be
Hold
about? I'm so confused.
Yeah, just see,
Apologize.
apologize for
Taking
spreading
the word
false
of a
information.
criminal and running with that and jumping to those conclusions from a criminal rather than talking to Riley
look,
first.
they ran with it yesterday until they found out, and I've just found out here too, so I just apologized. I said I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you didn't apologize for the of the situation. You
Okay, well,
apologize
let
for
me ask you this, Riley and Al and whoever else is down. Did you jump to conclusions about what was told about Candace
Is that a
before you
conclusion?
investigated? Did
No,
you
we
assume-
investigated it.
Yeah, Riley, you
Okay.
got us if you want to check through the chain
Yeah,
of
we
events.
pulled them out of the courthouse and asked them if they'd been drinking on duty. They lied and said no.
What
And
did
then
Dante say?
Dante actually questioned where on the SOPs it said you can't drink on duty.
He said, where does it say? What's to say if I was drinking on duty? That it doesn't say anywhere in the SOPs. And then I hit him with a reference page for section 1, bullet point 5, and I read it out to the guy. And then they kind of went silent for a bit. And then what happened, Riley?
Gordo kept bringing out crates of beer that he claimed belonged to Candace, and Candace says that one isn't mine.
And then I put
He
down the
then
one that
pulled-
was mine, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
she
then
put
pulled
out a crate
out.
of beer. That was
Yeah.
hers.
Turns out they both admitted they had a drink, and then
Oh, what did Riley
Dante
do?
wanted a lawyer because he wanted to question what under the
He
influence
said that
meant.
Riley shot. No,
talking
she.
to MRPD, questioned them further, got an
Fuck,
EMS to
Candice
do a
does know, but I can't remember what the
breathalyzer
fuck it
test,
was.
and then yeah, that was about it. But I didn't know like that Dante talked back.
I think
Anyway,
it's
anyway,
because he was like
both back,
bothered about
uh,
something else, but it's not the time
That
to
you got
mention it, I
caught for being
guess.
drunk?
No, it was something about another officer that was there at the time.
Another officer?
Yeah. It's whatever. Don't worry.
So how did they take that out on Miley?
Well, maybe because it
But
was.
no, it was more. He was back talking Harold.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna speak for my brother. He can speak for himself.
Dante can speak for himself. No. We are faced with the problem that Candace has a drinking problem.
Hey, that was one of the punishments we proposed. Was sent home for the day because obviously they can't be on duty while intoxicated, and then she would be informed about the rest of the punishments once she came back sober. That's where we talked about the farmers met, and it was the other 6 hours of auxiliary hours of patrol at DMV. Because after the DMV, do some patrol, and then also she had to be breathalyzed before coming back, so we could confirm she was no longer under the influence while on duty. Reach out to a therapist or do like Alcoholics Anonymous to help deal with the issue, which is the punishment. If you want to check the command report, you have access to it.
Carter.
I'm pretty sure I did direct you to that this morning, to help deal with this issue.
Okay. So, why would you not follow through with the Alcoholics Anonymous and all that jazz?
Because I was taken to a court trial by my sheriff over gambling,
Yeah.
and I'd been busy for 5 hours straight.
Okay, that's fine.
And Candace was there the entire time being unprofessional.
I was being
a
unprofessional,
sourpuss,
says the
and
one who
being a
kept
snake.
shitting on me for my drinking and
sh-
using it as
sure,
a argument.
because you're trying to destroy the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department and you're trying to destroy my
I
name.
didn't try to destroy
You're
them.
trying to paint me as a criminal.
I was a
You were
witness for
constantly
my
the entire
sheriff.
time.
Okay, Harold.
Yeah, a witness where you're trying to paint me as a criminal. You're trying to say that I'm this scam artist, that I'm this thief taking people's money. When it's the complete opposite. $9,500 was the amount of money we got for people, and $9,500 is the amount of money we gave out today.
Okay,
Why would I want
and
to?
that's going to be found out in court, you know?
Let's not
You're going to tangent.
He's talking about it.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm not going to challenge.
I think one of the things I'm highlighting here is, Candace, every time she takes a drink and punching up behavior, it's not going to correct it. If you had someone that was struggling with their weight, would you point out every single time they took a bite? No, you fucking wouldn't. It doesn't help.
No, that's
It's a completely different issue.
a different issue.
Sure, it
No,
can
it's
be
not.
overweight. You can be overweight on duty. You can't be drunk on duty.
Yeah.
Being overweight's not my problem. I don't
I
have
was
to
never
deal
actually
with it
drunk
as
though. I was under the
You were
limit.
Listen.
0.30.
So we actually have no legal definition of what is
Oh my God.
classified as drunk. We just have
No.
sober and under the influence right now.
So wait,
Okay.
you have what and what?
you when you had alcohol in it.
So we have you're either sober, there's no alcohol in your system,
Uh-huh.
or you're under the influence. There's no classification for
so-
how much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I could drink like 5 bottles and I'll still be technically under the
No,
under.
No,
No,
if
you'll be-
there's no limit. So you can drink a sip, and if you're 0.00001%, you're considered drunk. That's the issue.
Right.
Okay. So,
That's a problem.
see, Harold, you motherfucker.
What?
You're going by the definition of the law, and you're trying to chew me out for going by the definition of the law. You're doing the same shit I'm doing, motherfucker.
Hey, I don't know what you're chatting
What
about.
the hell going
The
on
mayor,
here?
the mayor told me to make a reference, yeah. The mayor told me to.
What? What the hell he say?
The mayor told me
I
to
don't
do that
fucking know.
reference, you know.
Mayor,
He
what?
said the mayor told him to do it, sir.
Yeah.
As the mayor has been running raffles at most events that he does.
That's fine. That's
That's
fine.
my fallback.
That's the fallback. But still,
Blame the mayor.
are you gonna fault me for going by the word of the law? You go by the word of the law?
Yeah, I don't know where the word is. We went over this. The word of the law is how, and I still, based on the word of the gambling law, truly believe that raffling is not gambling.
Okay, then that's fine. That's your. That's
I
your
was-
bit. This is why we had the
This
court
is why we
case.
have it.
How are we
Alright.
back to debating over the legal
Hold on.
betting when we're here about Candace's health?
Okay, well, we'll get into that, Archie. Hold on.
What constitutes
Now listen.
an alcohol problem?
Listen, Harold, this is between me and you, okay? I brought Candace on because she's an alcoholic. I could have used her in my case, okay? And I'm trying to set the precedent here. I ain't trying to truly fuck you over, Harold. I need you. We're trying to set the precedent, okay? Even though I could make it my bitch after this.
Hey, man, what happens if the judge says guilty, and you lose me?
Yeah, I would know, because we
My,
can...
you find me guilty, my wife leaves me, and then I gotta go back and
No,
custody
no,
to
no,
send for
no,
you.
no, 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 because we can suspend the sentence.
But it's the suspended the sentence, I would still be found guilty.
But listen, we can iron out the details of that. We can iron out the details of that.
My life's getting destroyed, Sheriff.
Yeah,
That's what's happening today. Today was going to be a day where I have a nice bunch of people at a Grapeseed Farmers, man. And instead, I've just been attacked. And everything
You
I
haven't been attacked.
Yeah,
I'm enforcing the law.
I had to
Do
go
what
to
I need to do to
we had
make
go
changes
Santa
with the
for
law,
3
too.
hours.
Listen,
Oh my god, now she has to
doesn't-
say it.
The fact that Candace is your responsibility.
Yes, and I
And
have
as
been.
you enforce the law, as it is written, you are doing what is right by the law, and you are punishing Candace appropriately. Thing, but that doesn't mean because the quarrels me and you have, and she's been fighting my corner in the court of law, that she should be punished even more so and not have the support she needs. Is that reasonable?
That is the it's
Do my personal quarrels of you trying to usurp me means I stopped you from operating Grapeseed?
No, that's a different thing, a different thing, you know, is anything, you know, Candace is the only Grapeseed Sheriff's Department that is here against her will. You know, she was a cadet and she went to the LSPD. That's her department. The LSPD is the department that she picked. And the assistant chief, her own leader, kicked her out and forced her into the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department against her will. And we had to take her in, and I her feeling old. We brought her into the group chat. We, you know, get her in a uniform. You know, I even gave her the probationary FTO so she could wear a preferred uniform type of shirt sleeves. You know, I let her go and drive around the tractor. We had her hang out with us. And you know what happens 4 or 5 hours later? She's drinking. She's drinking in our uniform. In the middle of the courthouse, you know, people look around and they don't see an LSSD person. They see someone from Grapeseed drinking in public in a courthouse.
That's true.
You know, and you know, we do this farmers market today where the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department comes together, and you know, we run this, and you know, she's in that group chat. She served my colors to aid. She said, you know, we need out, you know, get people on it. She wasn't open out at farmers market. And said she went and started gambling, and now she's blaming us for losing money. You know, nobody told her that you have to you have to buy these tickets. So she bet him on her own volition. You know, she won $500. You know, there's something like 60 people that got nothing. And instead, she's trying to be like disgruntled and complaining about winning the fight.
Of course I'm fucking disgruntled.
Hold on. Let me talk.
You're disgruntled because you won.
Listen.
No.
She's disgruntled. Listen. What is Candace doing right now, Harold?
Being like a little child, throwing
What is
toys
she
around.
doing physically?
Smoking.
She's smoking. She's addicted to nicotine. She's addicted to alcohol.
Put it down.
Put it down.
Oh no, I may as well do it. No one's fucking letting me speak. I may as well just fucking drink
Candace.
it.
Put it down.
Do we need
Put it down.
prohibition?
Put it down, Candace. Listen.
1920s all over again.
She's addicted to alcohol. She's addicted to nicotine. And now, what if you got her addicted to gambling, Harold? She was disgruntled with the loss. But what if she wants to win? She's disgruntled now. She's addicted. She's gonna try again and again and again. She's gonna go broke. She's gonna impede her health.
It's just gonna go
It's all gonna be a downward
deeper.
spiral.
So,
So, you might be judging her right now, Harold. But maybe you gotta look deeper than that. Maybe maybe this is all a cry for help. She's smoking, she's drinking, she's gambling.
Of course, it's a cry for help, but Harold can't see it. All he can see is the farms.
well, hold on, you know.
And then, in his own words, in his own words, I don't care that she has a drinking problem. She's not my problem anymore. That's what he said.
I said
What
that
the
when
hell?
I said that when I
Hold
kicked
on
out my
for a moment.
department.
Hold on for a moment. It's not to say that, you know, she shouldn't have the proper care and all that. You know, go to a therapist for fixing. But also, why do we like at the same time, she were prettier as a punishment. I don't think that she cares that much, but at the same time, everyone else that joined the department had to show that they, cared for Grapeseed. If she don't, then you go.
Oh my fucking
let me ask you
god!
this.
This is just
Why should I care for her if
ridiculous.
she doesn't care for us? You know, it's,
Okay,
it's
look,
a,
we had the first day, everything was fine. You know, you let me on the tractor, we had a great day. Then today you just berated me, you put me down,
Well,
you
listen,
just
I was-
fucking shitted on me completely and just make
After
fun of
yesterday.
exactly how much I've been drinking. Okay, and you know what, actually, I hadn't had a drink since this morning for the rest of the day. I was doing good. And then everyone, you know, at the meeting was taking the piss and everything. And you know what? That caused me to fucking get a drink out. So I don't know what you guys think you're doing, but you're arguing about this and it's just making it worse.
I think you
Okay,
get a
well,
friend
let me
at
ask-
their
let me ask you this.
Like, we're not qualified. I think you got
Let me
go
ask
to
you some
their
questions. Let me ask you some questions, Candace.
Uh-huh.
Did you feel like you were welcomed by the Grapeseed guys on your first day?
Like, yeah, but partially because, like, they had to, you know?
Well, they had to, but regardless of whether they had to, did they show you a good time?
I mean, they showed me
Compassion.
around, you know? I mean, he did show me his tractor and everything.
Yeah. You show, well, look at that. They're doing the best by you.
Yeah.
Okay? Even though they had you, they're still showing you around, showing you a good time, showing you companionship. They ain't leaving you out to hang out to dry. They could have done that, could they not?
But yeah, why did they change so much today then? Just
No,
because
no,
I
no,
wanted
no.
to
Don't.
testify
No,
against
Candace. Candace, listen. Let's not spin this. Because Harold could spin this. He has been spinning
Yeah,
this.
they
You've
have
been
been.
spinning this.
I haven't been
Listen.
spinning this.
Listen.
Ah, it's just nice.
You got companionship and all that jazz. You guys are getting along, right?
Corn.
Harold, you were getting along with Candace, right?
Yeah, you know, she met
Nah.
my kids. And my
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah, you
Can
met
I
his
ask
kids
what's
and his
going
wife.
on?
Candace. But
7
then,
hours of pain.
temptation came over you. Temptation came over you and you took a sip. Am I right in saying that? You're wearing the grapeseed
I-
uniform.
Yeah,
You
I
took a
guess.
sip.
Yeah, I saw it at the back of the room. I mean, if you're talking about yesterday, yeah, I saw it there and I was like, oh, fuck it, free beer, you know?
Yeah, it was wrong of you to do that, wasn't it?
I don't really think so. I mean, you know, if I'm stressed and I can do my job better with one beer, then why the fuck not?
Well, that's your flaw in judgment. That's where I'm telling you now, Candace. You're wrong. But you think you need it to help you. When you don't. Okay? You need help. Harold, would you say that she needs help?
Yeah, what say she go out there, you know this?
And I think you were reasonably upset that she decided to take a drink. Right? She decided to take a drink wearing your uniform. Despite all the good times you had earlier in the
Fuck
day,
you, alcoholic.
you were angry. You were upset, disappointed. You issued a punishment, and that's what you labeled it. A punishment, which, rightfully so, she should be punished in a way. But all the alcoholic stuff and the help that she's going to get need, that's also labeled as a punishment, is it not?
Yeah, it is. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
And instead, it should have been offering a helping hand. She shouldn't have been met with any hostility today. She should have been met with understanding. She should
She
be
phrased it how it
punished.
was. You abandoned her.
No.
I abandoned her when, you know, she joined the sheriff's side as a court case. That's why we
Uh.
go back to this court case, you know. You know, she was
This is
still, you
only
know,
gonna make it
member of
worse
the
for-
department is ready, regardless of suspension. But it was court case happens, and you know,
Yeah.
she.
Well, maybe she was
always,
feeling upset,
you know,
abandoned. Maybe she felt like she didn't belong anywhere. Maybe I came along and asked for her help, giving her purpose, when she was just met with hostility. People.
She's like
she was
really
having a
close
good
to
time with
losing it.
yesterday. Maybe she needed that.
So, how are we gonna move forward?
I think Candace betrayed herself.
No,
Harold.
I'm very happy with what I did. You know, the alcohol's
You need
great.
to see what you did. No, it's wrong, Candace. It's wrong.
I don't.
Harold
I
did what was
disagree.
right
Oh, he
in
did
terms
what
of
was.
punishment.
How is this
But-
helping?
What, the
He
first
did it.
punishment or the second punishment?
Well, the first punishment.
Uh-huh.
And then it was a downward spiral from there. Button heads. Unfortunate circumstance where I came in the mix, had you pick sides. But
Mhm.
you were feeling abandoned. You didn't have nowhere to go. Perhaps he wasn't helping you. They were punishing you. What you, Harold?
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think one side's at fault here. And it's not necessarily
Look at this poor girlie.
that either side is at fault. I think emotions are high. Passion is being drawn. Passion is being drawn in Harold, a grapeseed, and everything it stands for. That was violated in his eyes. And you, Candace,
Mm-hmm.
is looking for a place to belong. You got a
Mhm.
glimpse of that.
It's been a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a bad
Then,
fucking month, but
today-
none of you would even fucking
Hold on,
care
hold on.
because the worst thing is.
Well, that's the
that
thing. You feel like nobody cares. You feel like you've been left out. You feel like you can't help yourself but drink, but smoke. You gambled today and you lost. Things aren't going good for you. And emotions are high because we're battling it out for Harold's fate. Harold's fighting for his life, his future. Candace, you're fighting for a place to belong.
Goddamn idiots!
Savior.
I think we need to set our differences aside and help each other as comrades.
We're going in fucking circles here.
Yeah.
I came in as someone who's not got passions high, who's not involved in the situation. I tried to do what you're saying. Harold told me basically to go fuck myself. He doesn't give a shit.
Well, his emotions are still high. That's what I'm saying.
Well, there's a lot of talking.
Hey, all right, and you try to do something without even getting my side.
Can he interrupt us?
I
someone
got
who
your
don't
side.
care?
Your words were perfectly clear, and I heard them loud and
I'm
clear.
just gonna
Listen,
yap over
listen.
you guys. I'm surprised no one's just called a therapist for getting this shit.
Yeah,
Can
they've
it sound
tried.
like
I've had
everyone's getting their
therapy,
feelings
and
hurt?
I just, it's not working, okay? You guys are talking like I'm not even fucking here, okay? You're talking like...
bottle down.
The bottle is the only thing that's keeping my cool right now, so every...
Put it down, Candace. Deep down, you and Harold have a lot in common about grief. You know, his person has leukemia.
Yeah, right here. He's there.
Yeah, you know, you may have a lot more in common.
I got diabetes. I got glaucoma. I've been taking Bolshoi testosterone
Oh, God
No.
bless.
to stick up my blood.
I
I've
want
also been
to
taking
keep
water
this.
tablets.
Give it
No,
to
I'll
me.
put it down.
attention.
I'll put it down.
Put it down now.
I've
Wait, can I
also-
do this?
Don't fucking test
I've
me right
been
now,
having
Candace.
diabetic episodes. And I found out yesterday.
You know what? Sure, I'll put it down. I'll fucking put it down. Oh, gross.
Okay.
Yes, I'm fucking fine, okay? Everyone's just talking like I'm not even fucking here. They're all just yapping away. Like, they're just like saying apparently how this is how I feel, this is how Candace feels. And I just...
Yeah, I think you could just ignore everything they just said.
Honestly, I think you're right, actually.
3 months. We just need
I
a
think
deputy.
Why is there no three, bro?
Valid their own emotions that were
Which
fact
ones?
carrying the fact
Yeah,
you were
we gotta
standing
fix
there
this.
and what matters to you.
At the end of the day, you're LSPD, and if you need anything, you know you can always come. Okay. I realize that you do have a problem, and me as a
blood
sergeant,
sweat?
I'm gonna be here for you to help you with your problem, Candace. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a little, yeah.
But you also want
his
to help
heart's okay,
yourself.
right?
I know
But
it's
it
gonna be
doesn't pump
hard,
as hard as it used to,
and I
you
know
it's
this is
weak.
probably a cry for help,
Maybe
and I know what I don't know what you feel,
Braggers.
and I don't know how you feel. Okay.
Mhm.
Ah, shit.
Wait,
But we can work together.
am I LSPD?
Yes.
Well,
Yes, you basically, yes, you are.
Am
yeah, you
I?
are.
I thought I was...
You are.
You're
I
on. You're
thought I was-
unknown.
LSS.
unknown.
I'm not
You're still
known.
unknown.
Oh, okay.
I mean, at the end, like obviously, like temporarily, you're a different department, but right now, like, you know, you're obviously still LSPD, but temporarily you're a different department. Okay, but I want you to know that I'm gonna be here to help you. Okay, whether it's getting your mind off things, we can go for morning runs. You can go for morning runs with me. How about a morning run? We can start doing exercises. We can do things to get your mind off things. There's so many things we can do. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe you can go talk to someone at the hospital. I'm not gonna force you to.
I spoke to
people
like
want
5 people. Honestly, they
you know what?
don't really
The
help.
church is always here for you, Candace.
I think
if
I
you
would
wanna
burn
go.
if I walked in the church.
I would burn if I started my morning doing cardio.
Yeah, like there's so many things that you can do. Okay. But I want you to know that your feelings are valid, and I'm gonna hear you out. And I don't care what anyone else says.
Okay.
Don't let people tell you how to feel, because that's not their right. Okay. But what you did was wrong, and you need to learn from it. And you need to, obviously, pay the consequences of being irresponsible, especially while you're on duty. Because at the end of the day, you are a cop.
I mean,
Okay.
look, I was fully ready to take responsibility for that 100% this morning. I went to the farmer's market with full intentions of doing that. They asked me to get a blood test. I was going to go to get a blood test. Connie was going to take me. And then, all of this shit happened. And then they just started, like, shitting on me and saying all these things about being alcoholic. And it's like, it doesn't really bother me that much. But I'm just thinking, like, it's just such a bad precedent. It doesn't really, like, make anyone feel good. And it's just, I don't know. The police like to act like, they're like the saviors of the city. They're the heroes of the city. But honestly, in that time and when they're all saying that, they're completely the opposite, honestly.
I'm saying how that is wrong. They failed you. They said, you need help. Okay, now piss off, go get it, goodbye. And that's not good enough. And you do need help. And we can help you doing that. I agree with everything that Shona said. I just can't say as nicely as her because I'm a bit of a cunt. But I do agree with everything she said, and I stand by what she said too, on my half as well.
Thanks, Archery.
Our tension's down over there, Sheriff.
Yeah, you need to try and keep the tension down, aren't you?
Well, sorry, sir, but I kind of say it how it is.
You've been in the LSPD too long. Get a bit of compassion with that, don't you?
I mean, I have compassion, but I'm also just a blunt bitch.
Well, yeah, but you get that. Look, you get to play both sides.
No,
They
Sheriff
weren't
Wood.
nice to you. And yeah, they were a bit of a dick in regards to that. But the other side were about to lose their job and their wife. Like, both sides, you had a lot of tension. You can't just be, they fell a little here out then. Here out, we got a lot of tension going on. Don't mean it's right, but you got to see both sides of it.
Candace, how would you feel about any alcohol you've got with you? I take. Do you think it'd be possible?
Hold on, how long have you been drinking for? Because you don't want you, dying of the shakes during the night.
Sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
You didn't want you
I've seen
dying in
if
the
you-
night to the shakes.
Yeah.
How much you had?
Oh, I don't know, just a few bottles, I guess.
You're probably about 6 or 7 then in that case. And how many do you have?
I don't know. Look, I'd give you it. Should just buy another one.
How long you been drinking for though? Like, how deep into the alcoholism are you?
I don't know, just sometimes have something to drink, a bottle here and there.
It doesn't really help, Ron, because she's not at stage 1 that is acceptance. So
In February 7th, between 4 and 6, the
No!
Department of Psychiatric Expense is offering a
Oh,
support
lovely.
group for
Hey,
addicts.
Candace,
No.
did you see the latest state announcement?
It's actually nothing to do with us. I said it
Yep.
says advertisement on
I saw
Twitter
it.
yesterday.
That is
let's see.
exceptional
You
timing
don't
right
have to
there.
go, but if you'd like to go ahead. But I'm letting
It's
you know right
unanimous.
now,
You can wear a little bag on your head.
when you're on duty and you're not fit for duty, I'm gonna send you off. or I'm gonna have someone do it if you're not fit for duty. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not saying you have to go to that meeting. I'm not gonna force you to. But I think
Mm-hmm.
it'd be good. Yes, I think it'd be a good support group. Just try it out. You can just try things on. If you don't like it, you don't have to go there. Okay.
Uh-huh.
My
Okay.
responsibility is making sure you're okay and you're fit for duty.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna force you to do anything you don't want to do.
Okay.
I'll give you the option as well, because I don't know, to move forward, Candace. It's not an easy moving forward. I'm not gonna say it like I know it. I don't. But one thing that is true is we can't do it all for you. Part of this has to be done by you. Part of you has to take the step forward. I help where I can along that journey. I got to try character speaking with Dante at some point.
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
when it is, but yeah, sometime soon.
There is a psychiatrist around at the moment, and I would go down with you if you wanted to see them now, if you think that would help things. or
Can
if you
Dante
wanna
be
wait.
there?
I'm sure he could probably if you let me speak to the psychiatrist.
Yeah, I mean, we're meant to have like a double one, so yeah, that would be good. Yeah, so we got sent off duty and suspended because we had one beer in the back of the courtroom, and some criminals snitched on us, and then they suspended us and have given us a bunch of punishments. Okay, let's bear in mind. I'll preface this with that his name's Harold. Okay, he's like the lieutenant of Grapeseed, and I messaged him the other day saying, "Are you the person that I should come to if I want to quit?" And he never spoke to me about that. So let's just like keep that on the table, right? And then later on, obviously, we get suspended yesterday. And then they decide to suspend us and give us punishments and whatever. So then I wake up today and they're like, oh, you need a breathalyzer test, etc. Or you need a blood test, etc., etc. And so I am like, sure, that's absolutely fine. And then some other shit happens where we go to court. And so it's like the two sides of the police. Okay, so there's Grapeseed. And then there's like Sandy PD, okay? And so they end up going to court together, fighting whether Grapeseed were doing illegal gambling. So I then fought on my sheriff's side, which is the Sandy PD. And so then Harold gets all upset. They start saying that I'm an alcoholic, and they just keep berating me all day and using me in this like whole court case as an argument for and against like this fucking illegal gambling thing. And then later on, after all that, and then Harold decides to say, I fired Candace because of all this. Like, she's an alcoholic and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to fire her. And so he does all of that. He's calling me a snake. They're calling me a bunch of names. I mean, it's nothing I haven't heard before. I mean, actually it is. It's new names, but like, I'm used to being called names, right? And so then he says he fires me because of that. And then there's a PD meeting pretty much after that. And then they also start, taking the piss, making fun of me for being an alcoholic. And they just like keeps like, I end up bringing a beer out and they're like, oh, there she goes again, haha, with a beer. And, basically just all like berating and making fun of. I think you get the gist of it. So then
You're off duty though, right?
I was off duty because I've been suspended,
So what's I don't really see the big deal about you drinking off duty. That's none of their business.
Because
What you do.
they wanted to take the piss out of the fact that they think I'm an alcoholic.
How many drinks would you say that you have every day, like each day?
Oh, depends on the day. I mean, a good day, maybe one. On a bad day, I lose count.
And well, the only alcohol we have in the state is beer at the moment, which is basically water.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even that bad. Like,
I mean, I have noticed, like, as an outsider, right, as someone who's a citizen of the state, that there's a very big divide between the departments.
Yeah, there is.
Whether it's LSPD, LSSD, Grapeseed, whatever the new department is, and whatever future departments there might be. It just seems like everyone is in their own clique of sorts.
Yeah, definitely. And like, that's all
You don't
fine and
belong,
fun
you
and
don't
games and
belong.
whatever until they then decide to fire you over it and start berating you for something that's like not really something they probably should be berating over.
Oh, okay. You know what, Candace? As your stepbrother who cares about you, I feel like there's more going on.
What do you mean, step bro?
We have the floor right now. Okay, he's here. You know, like unpack it. You know, unpack the box.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure unpacking is gonna go too well. I don't.
Listen, Candace, I care about you more than anybody in this city, but I'm not equipped to help you. Because my
Yeah.
definition of making you happy is letting you do what you want to do, which is not the
And
way
that
to do
helps.
things.
I appreciate that a lot. They don't care
At the
about
end-
me. Like, they just don't, straight up.
At the end of the fucking day, I don't care. She's gonna come back to LSPD no matter fucking what. She's under my goddamn fucking wing. And people not fucking berate people during a fucking meeting and make fun of people's problems and issues and putting people's issues that to light to people that don't need to fucking know. Don't put people's fucking issues out there that people. It's so disrespectful. No, I didn't know that happened. Okay.
That was kind of
well,
what started that whole conversation.
Okay.
Honestly,
Well,
yeah.
I'm heated. I'm heated. Talking to Bob.
Ooh, yes! I appreciate you, Sloan. And you, Archery, both of you.
Excuse me, no weapons in the hospital.
What the
Did strip search me?
Oh,
Shut up.
professional.
You strip search me. I'm joking. I am annoyed at you. Let's go.
What was the walk chat?
Where is the doctor? Are you the doctor?
I'm gonna talk to Bob. I don't
Okay.
agree with that. That makes me uncomfortable. It's disrespectful and it genuinely annoys
so
me.
slow,
That
though.
Sorry, there's so many.
literally, that's not what I stand for. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
bring people's issues to a fucking meeting and make fun of people.
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it just him? Was there like? Do you
Maybe,
remember any other names?
Maybe Archery could tell you a few more names. He was there too. Harold's the main one I remember. There was
Yeah.
there was quite a few. Archery?
Yes.
Do you remember the names
Call
of
him.
the people who were like making fun of me at the meeting and everywhere?
I think the main one was Harold. I do have to put my hand up and say, I mean, I said I was disappointed, so I probably didn't help, but I didn't do what Harold did.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was fine. I mean, I kind of expect
she
that, you
is.
know, but
God.
what did I do now?
It was I
Him.
think Harold.
Fuck you, Candace.
Fuck you
Fuck
too.
you.
What, I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. Fuck you, but I didn't. What did I do?
Oh, where'd it go, dog?
Gordo, walk away.
Ah, she
Walk
wiped it
away,
off,
don't
yo.
make it
Look
work.
at it.
What did I do?
Call him back. Send it.
What did I
Probably
do?
didn't do anything.
Candace, did you
Listen to that
did you
little
ever run in with
freaking
that guy yesterday?
people fuck.
Oh, yeah, he's the one that
Gordo,
made
you
me fucking
probably
get
didn't do
suspended.
anything.
Okay. All right.
As I was saying,
Can I
doctor.
talk to you real quick? Come here.
What's he
Yeah,
mad
he-
about?
He well, we'll talk about it later, but he thinks you sent some people after him.
What the fuck? No, why would I do that?
I don't know. Well, apparently for revenge for yesterday's
No,
situation.
I'm an officer. Why the fuck would I do that?
I don't know.
Oh, the galleys!
It's let me go to make sure he cools off though.
Okay, yeah.
Just, be careful around him, all right?
Okay, yeah, I will do. Thank you for letting me know. Oh! Okay. Sheesh.
Okay, I'm turning leaves, Candace.
You're
Walking.
part of a. Are you part of a gang?
No, no, I'm not. Why'd you ask?
This guy's accused of being a gangbanger.
I mean, that's just
Who's
Gordo.
Candace?
He obviously hates me, you know, so.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
He's got a personal vendetta
Did he take
against
his
us.
Oh, his is gone.
That's why.
I mean, he's the one that, like, did the 911 or whatever yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Bob.
Okay.
I don't agree with what happened to you.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with it.
Yeah, I'm sorry I
Not
can't
gonna
think
let
of
that
more
go.
names. There was a lot of people there.
Fine. But the lieutenant of police department shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I mean, he was the one, like, you know, riling everyone up a little bit, so.
Gotta feed more into it because it's a command issue. But
Mhm.
just letting you know if you need anything or if anything like that happens again or anything, just give me a text if I'm not around, and I'll deal with it. Okay?
Yeah, okay, I will do. Thank you.
Brought up Reeds and how she was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had to apologize to her because of something. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. You go do this.
Yes, we're ready?
Yeah, I believe he's ready.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get lunch and I'll talk to you later. Okay?
Okay.
See you guys later.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sloan.
Likewise, guys.
We'll
Let me know
call
how
you.
it goes.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Audrey.
So, would you been giving me your life?